Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are hitting that like button and that sub button. We're about, I think, 25 subscribers away from 2,000. If this is the video that helps me hit that, that'd be a huge dub. Y'all already know I'd be coming in clutch with the MyTeam MT method videos, and that is what we got today. I just dropped one like 2 days ago, and I don't like dropping them this close together. But this one is just one of those ones that I can't really wait to drop it because it's only going to be around for a few more days and then it's going to be gone. It's not just going to be worse, it's going to be gone. The good thing about this MT method is that for the next 6 days, it can't get worse and it's just going to be a straight W the whole way through. With that being said, this MT method has made me probably 200,000 MT already. I was at like 30,000 MT and was able to build my way all the way up to being able to afford this Jimmy Butler. He cost me about 210,000. So I think it had got me from about 30,000 to about 250, and I was able to get Jimmy Butler out of this, which is huge. I really wanted that card. Luckily, his price dropped just a little bit for me, so I didn't have to keep grinding too much. But with that being said, this is going to be another one, and the reason why I really like these MT method is because it's just simply playing the game. If you guys haven't seen already, they have the T-Mac takeover packs that you get after every single win. And I'm going to just explain a couple ways and a couple theories behind why this MT method is a real thing and is a super overpowered thing. So what a lot of people who do know about this method have been complaining about is that 90% of what you're going to get is going to be either a court or a jersey. And while that sounds like, well, why would I want to play for that? Here's what I want you to put into perspective. The best way to get these packs quickly is by playing Triple Threat offline. And while you're playing Triple Threat offline, you have a chance of getting Kenyon Martin or already just getting T-Mac. Those cards are already good enough. But most of the time when the vault opens, you're going to get 1,250 MT. That's what pops up the most. So you're getting 1,250 MT out of the vault already. So you're already building up MT. You're getting 300 from winning the game. You have a chance at these other two invincibles. But with that being said, if you play 100 games, I'd say you'd probably, if you didn't pull any of the invincibles, which you can't sell them anyways, but let's just say out of just playing 100 games, getting all these rewards, 300 per every game, 250, 300 every game, you're going to make about 30,000 MT off just that. So there's your 30,000 MT off 100 games. And then I want you to think about these packs down here. You're going to get 100 of these packs. So hypothetically, even if you pulled a jersey or a court in every single pack, which won't happen, but even if you got a jersey or court in every single pack, at minimum, each one sells for 400 MT. So the best way to think about this is that if you got bronze, jersey, or court every time, they both sell for 400 MT. The silver sells for 450, the gold sells for 500. If you got bronze, 100 out of 100 packs, which like I said, it won't happen. But if you did, you would still minimum make 40,000 MT off of that. That's 100 games, 400 every game. You're still going to make minimum 40,000 MT. Now, what you have to add in there is that, like I said, that's not going to happen. There's going to be some of the Sapphire T-Max mixed in there, which are going to be 700 MT every time you quick sell them. And then also, I think out of my first like 15 packs, I had already pulled a Radiant T-Mac. I've pulled 2 Radiant T-Macs so far, and the last time I checked, those each sell for 30k. So you automatically have that going for you. And then you get to the Invincible T-Mac, and then Invincible T-Mac, of course, is still, I think, the most expensive Invincible in the game. So the thought process behind this is that if you're playing Triple Threat offline, you make 30k instantly off those 100 games, and at minimum you're making another 40. But you're not going to get just bronzes every time. So let's say even hypothetically you didn't get any players, you got some, or you didn't get any Dark Matters, you got some Sapphire T-Max, you're going to make at least 50 to 60k off just that. So out of 100 games, you're going to make about 100,000, close to 100,000 MT off playing that, and none of it is going to be taxed. And out of those 100 games, it'd take you maybe, on Triple Threat offline, I'd say 3 minutes a game. So it'll take you 300 minutes. That's what, 5 hours? So 5 hours of playing a game, which I know sounds like a lot of time, but you have 6 days of this playing. That's not even an hour a day of playing Triple Threat offline. That's not even an hour a day. just straight grinding for T-Mac. And you can also, of course, do this in Triple Threat Online. You can do it in any mode. But Triple Threat Offline is going to be, just in terms of actually grinding, that's going to be the easiest way to do it. You're going to make the most amount of MT. You're going to get the most amount of games done, get the most amount of packs. And that's really where it's going to get you to the point of having, you know, close to 100 of those packs. And the more you open, of course, the bigger chance you have at Invincible T-Mac. At least today, I've seen more people pulling Invincible T-Mac. And that's easily going to be one of the best cards in the game, even up until the end. The Radiant T-Mac is still one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. He's super simple, or super similar to the Invincible. And then when they drop Endgame T-Mac, the only thing that could be different is it'll probably be a point guard. Other than that, it's going to be the exact same card. You cannot make this T-Mac any better. So for people who just like T-Mac cards and don't need them at the point guard, which, one, you don't need them at the point guard either way, but there's some people out there who just insist. Like, they have to have a 6'7", 6'8" point guard, and T-Mac's obviously going to be one of the best. But this card right here is going to be a top 10 card in the game at the end. There's no question behind that. There's already end games that this card's better than. There's already, I think he's still got to be. I don't think there's an Invincible better than him. There's definitely not that has dropped any time recently. He's still one of the best Invincibles. And like I said, endgame T-Mac is going to be the exact same card. It's just going to have that same jump shot that every under endgame does, and probably have the same SIGs as every other endgame. So, you know, you get this card and you can either sell him for 250,000 MT, or you keep him and have him on your team and he's a demon. But with the fact that that card is still holding its value at 250,000 MT, most endgames don't go for more than that. So that's a good way to put it. But with these packs, you have until July 11th. Obviously, you have 6 more days, at least at the time of uploading this. And it's just, like I said, it's one of those things that it's just playing the game. You go into Triple Threat Online, same exact scenario here. You get a ton of rewards moving your way up. Triple Threat Online is going to be better for the just in-game reward experience. You get more MT after every win. I explained in one of my videos, you pull one of those shoe packs down there, and those sell for a good amount. The badge packs, a lot of the bronze badges are still super expensive. And I would say in-game rewards-wise, you're going to make a lot more off of this. Out-of-game rewards, it's just going to take you longer. And out-of-game rewards, I obviously mean the T-Mac packs. It's going to take longer to get those. But if you want the actual game to be worth your time, you're going to get a lot better rewards. And then at the same time, you still have T-Mac at the top of the board. Still have Dale Ellis, which obviously is a different card, but still an Invincible. And from at least what I've heard, is a really good card. I have not been able to scoop him up yet. Hoping I see him on the board eventually. And then you have Hall of Fame badge, 3,000 MT, 10 tokens. The only issue is that in this offline mode, you have a chance at T-Mac every game. In the online mode, you have to get to the top of the board to have a chance at him. So that's another thing that I don't necessarily love about that. But it is one thing that makes Triple Threat Offline so much more worth it. So like I said, boring, yes. Going to be worth it if you get a T-Mac, of course. But with that being said, there's not really much more to go over on that. It's just one of those things that I just wanted everybody to be able to put it in perspective the way I have. That minimum, you're making 50,000 MT, 50, 60, maybe even more. If you get one Radiant T-Mac, that really makes it worth it, because everything else can be a bronze jersey, and you're still going to make a ton of MT. But with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, hitting that sub button so we can get to 2,000. That's still crazy to say, but you already know what it is. I'm out.